Representatives from the Democratic People's Republic of Korea have participated in a closed-door nuclear symposium. It took place on the sidelines of the UN General Assembly. The DPRK Ambassador to the UN is set to address the Assembly on Monday. CGTN's Nathan King joins us from UN headquarters. So Nathan, what can you tell us about this symposium?
Hi, France. There's been lots of sideline meetings when it comes to the DPRK and potential denuclearization. I know Iran has sort of overshadowed this UN General Assembly, but we really are seeing more and more participation by DRK officials when it comes to things like you mentioned, and also we had the sort of Global Peace Forum for Korea here over the weekend, where basically DPRK officials actually met alongside officials from the Republic of Korea, Japan, and others. So there is a real hope on multiple fronts that negotiations between Washington and Pyongyang could resume.
Iran's neighbors have paid a heavy toll.
While hopes fade on a breakthrough with Iran, there are signs of life for a resumption of talks between the US and the DPRK. While Pyongyang has been testing short-range missiles in recent months, the firing of hawkish US National Security Advisor John Bolton led to positive words from Pyongyang. And here in New York, the US president said a fourth meeting between him and DPRK leader Kim Jong-un could happen soon.
Clearly, the North Koreans said, our time has come, an opportunity now exists that did not exist as long as John Bolton was National Security Advisor. So yes, this is very important.
Deadlocked after two summits and a historic handshake and a step into the DPRK by US President Trump, negotiators for both sides are said to be ready to resume discussions within a few weeks. Here in New York, there are many behind-the-scenes discussions on the way forward. But the US has continued its maximum pressure campaign, and regional actors like China will continue to play a central role in trying to encourage a step-by-step process that could lead to concessions from Pyongyang in return for security guarantees and sanctions relief.
I think the North Korean-Chinese relationship has strengthened dramatically in the last couple of years. The constant meeting between the two leaders, not constant but regular meeting between Kim Jong-un and Xi Jinping, that's strong.
So obviously all eyes are going to be on this hall behind me in the next 24 hours as the DPRK officials address the world, looking for clues about whether this long talk will actually happen. The fact that John Bolton, who basically said that all nuclear weapons must disappear before any real substantive lift of sanctions, his departure really sets the way now for perhaps a more sensible, regional coordinated approach, hope most of the parties, where there is trust building over a period of time. We'll wait and see whether a third summit between US President Trump and Kim Jong-un will be the beginning of that, or whether preparatory talks, as has happened in the past, will build up to something new. It really is a potential breakthrough moment here at the United Nations, Francis.
A lot to watch for. Nathan King live for us in New York. Thanks, Nathan.